Welcome back, everyone, to day 2 of the Star City Games Season 1 Invitational. I'm Lock Daddy, of course, bringing you coverage, commentary, and analysis of this fine event. Let's get right into it. We got 4 rounds of Standard and 4 rounds of Modern. Let's go. We got Esper Superheroes and Simic Mass Manipulation. Alright. A lot of the same decks. Unfortunately, I think this block has been figured out, as it were, solved. We've only seen about 3 or 4 different deck types. We haven't seen any mono red, no mono blue, no mono white. Pretty much just Esper Planeswalkers and like these Simic / Sultai either Mass Manipulation or Dreadhorde decks. And we saw one Nexus deck, Simic Nexus. So we got a little Incubation Druid action. Incubation Druid is super good. Super good early game, super good mid game, late game. 3/5 creature. Mana Dork. And Nissa. Nissa is like a huge MVP right now in this block. Like, Nissa is just a house. She's in like almost every deck. Except for the Esper decks. She just straight up wins. Bounce that Incubation Druid to Fairy Time Raveler. Growth Spiral. Growth Spiral will not be rotating out. That's probably going to be a great card in the upcoming block. Mana Ramp plus card draw. Or Mana Ramp / replacing itself. Oh, Basilica Bellhaunt main deck. That's cool. It's basically like a 2.25 for 1. Maybe it's just the Dreadhorde decks that play the Dreadhorde versions of the Esper Superheroes that play it. I don't know if all the Esper Superhero decks play Command the Dreadhorde. They all might play like one of it. But typically, the deck didn't initially play that card. They might be changing it now. That's why they're playing Bellhaunt, so they can gain life. But Bellhaunt's just a good card. I've always thought it was a good card. Just straight up like 2 for 1. 2.25 for 1. Because you get 3 life gain too. And we have Nissa. Nissa is super powerful. She's a mana flare for only you for forests. And she makes an army of 3/3 vigilance creatures. We got Hero Precinct 1, which is the MVP of the Esper deck. Making lots of tokens. Excuse me. It looks like these decks aren't playing Vraska's Contempt anymore. It's so crazy. They're just like opting to play like Planeswalkers over Vraska's Contempt. Probably because Vraska's cost 4 and it's just like too expensive. They really need like a Hero's Downfall type card. 3 mana, destroy creature or Planeswalker. Especially with how many Planeswalkers are on the set. I can't believe they didn't come up with another card like that. They're gonna have to print one in the next set, like for sure. They're gonna have to reprint Hero's Downfall or like have some card like it. There's just too many Planeswalkers, and like the Elder Spell only kills Planeswalkers, so it's just like, yeah, it's good, but not that good. But I'm surprised that these Esper decks aren't playing more Elder Spells main deck. It feels like they're only playing like one main deck and one side or something like that. Most of them only have like one in the sideboard. 1 or 2. But it feels like every single deck we've seen on camera for Standard has had multiple Planeswalkers in it, so... And no Ashioks. I find that strange too. Like, shouldn't Ashiok be like a really good counter for Dreadhorde? He just mass manipulated 3 things. Yeah, this Nissa definitely makes this mass manipulation strategy possible. Just doubles your mana almost. And it's a cool picture too. They're all just like, I obey you. Yeah, I don't see how he comes back from this. He's already got 3 creatures from Nissa. He's now got a Teferi on the board and a Basilica Bellhaunt. Just gonna take 12 damage here. quick read on that Nissa. Yeah, what's that ultimate do again? Yeah, that means you lose, is what that ultimate does. Get every forest and make them all those lands indestructible. Yeah. Good luck getting rid of all those indestructible creatures. Not gonna happen. Since no one's playing Vraska's Contempt anymore either, so you can't exile them. No one's even playing Cast Down, really. Like, everyone's just playing Planeswalkers. Like, there's not a whole lot of removal flying around. Just because these, like, effects are so powerful. Alright, we got Alright, so he got momentarily slowed down, but he's just got all gas in his hand, so he's got another Nissa, Tamio, Mass Manipulation. But he doesn't have Nissa in play anymore, so he doesn't have the Mana Flare effect. So if he were to tap out, he could Mass Manipulate one thing. Grab Teferi, or one of the heroes. Probably not going to do that, though. Probably going to throw out Nissa again. Yep. Nissa number 2. Alright, he takes 3, goes to 6. I might have given up one of those heroes and killed the other land. I think keeping him down on lands is going to be the best plan of action, because once he runs out of lands, he can't do anything, so you can't play these high-ass cost spells like Mass Manipulation and stuff. Yeah, let's rethink this. Yeah, he doesn't want to give up his blockers. Okay, that was a good draw. He drew Precinct, Hero Precinct 1 and a Thought Erasure. It's going to give him 3 more tokens. probably gonna wait till his draw step to fire off Thought Erasure, because Teferi Time Raveler is gonna allow him to play it on his opponent's turn. Okay, he's not going to wait. I think that was a bad play. He would have been able to see what he drew if he played it on his opponent's turn. So I think that was a slight misplay. Unless he's afraid of counter magic, but I don't think... Well, no, you can't even play counter magic because Teferi says you can't play spells outside. Oh, he's got... The other guy's got a Teferi too. Never mind. That's why he can't play it on his turn. Alright, I don't understand why he didn't triple block the Breeding Pool, because that's what gives him an extra mana. It counts as a forest. Yeah, that's kind of a small misplay, too. He decided to block the island. Or maybe it was a forest that he blocked. Okay, he just targeted the wrong thing again. He should have targeted the Breeding Pool, not the Hinterland Harbor. Hinterland Harbor is not a forest, therefore it does not yield him a second mana when he taps it, but the Breeding Pool does. Breeding Pool should have been killed first out of those 3 creatures. Yeah, if he had killed the Breeding Pool, he'd only have 5 mana. Now he has 6 mana, so he can play like a Mass Manipulation on 1 if he wants. He's probably not going to, but we'll see what he does. Oh, I know, he took away his Mass Manipulation. He's got Tamio, Incubation Druid, and Teferi Scorned. Or... Oh, no, it's a Crassus he has. Alright, no, he just drew that Crassus. Never mind. Yeah, he's got a Teferi Scorned. Yeah, because he didn't kill the Breeding Pool, that allowed him to draw an extra card and gain an extra life off Hydroid Crassus and make it 1 bigger. So that was kind of a big misstep. Always kill the forests if Nissa is in play. Dude, he forgot to tick up Teferi last turn, too. Time Raveler. Yeah, this guy's making a lot of little errors that are turning into big errors. They might cost him the game. Alright, he's going to bounce the Crassus to 3 from the top of the deck because it's a flyer and he can't stop it from hitting him, and he's only at 6 life. So he has to sacrifice the hero because he has to get that Nissa off the board. And he's got another Nissa. He's taking the Tamio. It's a long game. 22 minutes. Alright, he's adapting the Druid. Now the Druid can produce 3 mana. Yeah, we didn't see what that second card he flipped was. It's not looking good for the Esper player. Even though he's got like 9 tokens, I mean, his opponent's still at 22 life. And has just like a bunch of medium-sized creatures out. Alright, he bounces the Bell Haunt, which is his card. Okay, that's good. He's going to be able to play the Bell Haunt, get 2 more tokens, cause him to discard his last card, gain 3 life. Okay, give him a little breathing room. Oh, he's going for it. He's swinging in. Swinging in with 9 tokens and 2 heroes. Yeah, he basically knows that he has to do something now, or that he's just going to get overwhelmed by these bomb cards that the Simic Mass Manipulation deck has. There's just too much value. Okay, he just has it. He just has lethal. Yeah, the Esper player was just getting squeezed out of that game, like, for a long time. Is it even going to show sideboard? Okay. Alright, Superheroes is going to bring in 3 Lyras. Lyra's great. 3 Kaya's Wrath. I feel like Kaya's Wrath is pretty good against this mass because there's so many mana dorks and stuff. And these are going to bring in a lot of creatures too. 2 Elder Spells. I really wish they would have it on there for longer. 2 Duress. He could even bring in Dispark. He's got a lot of... maybe Command the Dreadhorde comes in too. Yeah, he could bring in a lot of these cards. Mass Manipulation is going to bring in, what, 3 Negates? Ripjaw Raptors, 4 of. That's probably it. Maybe an Entrancing Melody so we can steal one of those Hero Precinct 1s. Yeah, I can see that coming in too. Alright, game 2. Turn 2 turn 2 Thought Erasure. Alley from Cairo. I had that card way back in the day when Arabian Nights first came out. Everyone thought that card was so great, including me. Like, wait, it's just a 0/1. All you have to do is kill it. And you have the decks that had, like, Regeneration. You put Regeneration on it. You can't die. Oh, wait, there's still things that get around Regeneration even then. Alright, we have Narset into... He grabs Teferi with it. Crassus on 2. Draw a card, gain a life. Crassus on 3. Bellhaunt. Well, shit, he's got 2 Teferis out, Narset, and a Bellhaunt. And this mass manipulation deck is basically doing nothing. Except ramping a bunch. Okay, he's got what? 2 Nissas and a Tamio. Okay, he's gonna try to play Nissa here. And it's gonna get desparked. Exiled. Alright, the Dread Horde is being commanded. Just for 2 Planeswalkers. He's scooping. Yeah, he's got like 20 Planeswalkers out and a creature. Game 3. That was quick. I think they're playing fast too because they know there's not that much time left. Alright, we got a mulligan on the Esper side. Turn 2 Thought Erasure takes the negate. Or it looks like he negated the Thought Erasure. And negated the Narset. Looks like he's got double mass manipulation, double Tamio. What did he name? None of those cards. He probably named Nissa. He could really use a Nissa right now. Nissa would be good. Alright, he just Othakai'd and then bounced Othakai with Teferi. That would have been sweet if he named Jade Light Ranger. A twofer. It's like both players. Does he just have all lands in hand? Maybe he's got counter magic. Oh, Nissa got her. Got her. Playing her. I guess the Esper player doesn't have anything. He must just have all lands in hand. Wait, is that a D-Spark? He has a D-Spark, so he's gonna kill it with D-Spark probably here. Oh, he's got Kai's Wrath. Oath of Kaya. Oath of Kaya seems really freaking bad in this matchup. I don't know why he's playing. He didn't board that card out. You know, he just had to like play it twice to kill one planeswalker. Like clearly, like more Elder Spells should be being played in these decks. I don't get it. I would have 4 in my 75, like 100%. If I was playing black, I would have 4 Elder Spells in my 75, like 100%. Like that card just like beats these decks. I don't get it. They're mostly planeswalkers. Most of these decks are. I'd be playing like 1 main 3 side or like 2 main 2 side, something like that. We have a Crassus for 3. Does he have 4 lands in hand? Yeah, I think this Esper deck's gonna lose. He's got no gas. No gas left. Oh, did he name Nissa again? Oh, he did. Yeah, once his Nissa comes out. Yeah, this is looking pretty over. He needs like Elder Spell into Kaya's Wrath. To like get out of this. Oh, he's got Dreadhorde return or command the Dreadhorde. Is this good enough? Looks like he's gonna take 12. He's got to be careful right here because he's got Hydroid Crassus, which is a flyer. And, you know, there's going to be 2/3/3 lands coming in. He's taking 18 damage, going to 5. Okay. Unfortunately, no Wild Growth Walker to mitigate some of this damage. Draws 2 lands off the Jade Light. Didn't want to see that. That's bad. Now I can't even trade with one of those lands. Did he just whiff on Narset? Yeah, he's getting pretty unlucky, but at the same time, I think he made some sideboarding mistakes. Like, Oath of Kaya is terrible in this matchup. Like, super bad. Okay, he's got Kaya's Wrath. Okay. We got something going. We got a little something something. But he needs to bounce. Yeah, he needs to bounce. Oh no, he can't bounce Nissa. Yeah. Alright, he can mass manipulate for what? 1 for 2? So what is he gonna take? Narset and Teferi? Nah, he's probably gonna take Narset and Nissa and just like let his Nissa die. Or use the Nissa first and then let... Actually, he can mass manipulate for more. He can mass manipulate for 3. Yeah, he's gonna do that. Cause he can. I forgot Nissa can. She untaps the land when she makes it a creature. Dude, she's so powerful. Nissa is so powerful. Dude, when I saw Nissa, I was like, dude, this is gonna be the best planeswalker in the set right here. And I think I was right. She's just straight up powerhouse. I think she's just straight up better than Liliana. 6-drop Liliana. Yeah, 6-drop Liliana isn't even being played now. She's just like not good enough. I think Nissa's way stronger. Why didn't he mass manipulate for 1 more and take the Narset? That was a misplay. He named J-Light and got J-Light. What? There's like 2 J-Lights in his graveyard already. Why would you name J-Light? That's bizarre. Okay, instead of killing Narset, he could have mass manipulated and taken Narset. That was bad play. Alright, we're at turns. I think it's over for Esper, though. I think it's over. He's going to try to play for the draw here, though, 100%. Asking the judge for something. Alright, he played Teferi. Bottoms the Nissa. Oath of Kai is the land. Just trying to last those 5 turns. I mean, I think he would have done this either way, but yeah. Yeah, Nissa is definitely this mass manipulation deck's engine. Like, for sure. This deck's way less good if Nissa's not in play. It kind of doesn't do that much. Because it has these super expensive spells like Mass Manipulation and Crassus that it wants to have a lot of mana for. But yeah, Collins is going to have to do it in 2 turns. I think this is going to be a draw. I don't think he just can't do the damage in 2 turns. He just can't. Like, he would need land Nissa right now. Swing for 6. And then hope that all that his creatures stay. Oh wait, he can Tamiya back Nissa. Okay, if he has a land in hand, he might be able to win this. He doesn't have a land in hand though. Okay, he can still win. He can still win. Swing for... Wait, he's attacking Teferi? That's gonna cause his opponent to gain 2 life. Esper just has nothing. Yeah, that was really stupid. I think Collins would have won this game if he had just attacked his face. Like, why did he do that? Yeah, okay, you play a Jade Rather Ranger. You got no turns left, dude. You've got no more turns left. Playing creatures is going to do you no good. Yeah, that was... Just, what are you thinking? Yeah, it's a draw. Like, what? Collins, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Why are you attacking Teferi with 1 counter? Like, Teferi can't even affect the board state. He's just going to draw him a card. I question that. I highly question that line of play. Okay, what we got? Oh, Selesnya tokens versus Soul Type. Okay, Soul Type Dread. It's another Dreadhorde deck. Remington Rice. His name's Remington Rice. Whoa. That's a name right there. That's a name and a half. Okay, turn 1 Flower. Go get that Plains. Okay, at least we got I saw a tokens deck. Something different. That's cool. Alright, we got Emiria. Great staple of the tokens deck. Swing for 2, get a 1/1 token with lifelink. With lifelink. Or Amara. History of Benalia, great card. Yeah, you're going to want to read that, Nissa. Because that will be your undoing. No good attacks here. It's gonna flower another plains. A Loxodon right here would be good. Looks like he's got Thorn Lieutenant. He'd be swinging. I think Amara's gonna get killed here. Either Amara or the Knight. Going for the Knight. Doesn't want a 4/3 Knight coming in next turn. Command the Dread Horde. That was like two of the cornerstone cards in the deck. One right after another. Boom, land. I think he needed that land. Or not. Already swinging with everything. Block the Thornhide or Thorn Lieutenant, yeah, and then block the either Amara or you're probably either blocking the 1/1 or the Knight here. Yeah, block the Knight. Mitigate that damage. Sapling migration. 2 more 1/1s. Dude, he really wanted him to block that Amara so we could play the other one. Yeah, not the strongest hand for Selesnya. I mean, the hand was alright, but a Loxodon would have just, like, sealed this game closed. Okay, we got Nissa. Is he going to stabilize here? I think he might stabilize here. He's got 2 good blockers now. That was a tough call. I might have triple blocked that guy. Because, I mean, it's Vigilance, so it's going to be a blocker no matter what. So you're going to lose something to it. The question is, you want to lose 2 more tokens now and you remove it? Cut down his mana sources? I don't know. I think team blocking that might have been the right choice. What's that card? Oh, is that new wolf guy? Alright, he's going face. District Guide? Really? Okay. I guess he is playing that wolf guy. That guy costs like 5, doesn't he? That's really interesting to have it in this deck. He's doing good though. Remington Rice. It's Remington. Remington Steel. Remington. And his second Amara. Okay. Whittling him down. He's got a lot of mana now, though. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, if he puts out like a Crassus here, it's going to be bad news for the tokens player. Oh, 9 mana now? Or 11 mana? 13 if he untaps it, which he's going to do. Tomio. Did not get what he named. kind of like team blocking here. I mean, it would let him push 1 extra damage, so maybe that damage is just too important. Yeah, he's just going to take it. Yeah, I think it's just all or nothing, like go for the face. Try to beat him before he stabilizes. Yeah, he's only pushing 3 damage right now. Oh, Tristani Discordant. Is that the victory? Did he just top deck the win? Wait, he's got, what, 4 blocks? And then Tristani Discordant. Oh, he's 1 off. He's 1 damage off. No. 1 damage off. But that's super, super good. He probably wins on the next turn if he doesn't win now. Go to 1. And what? He has to trade. Okay, yeah, he's going to lose both Jade Lights, so yeah. He really needs like a Wild Growth Walker. If he gets like a Wild Growth Walker into like a Dreadhorde return or something like that, he could gain a bunch of life. He really needs a Wild Growth Walker. I think the Wild Growth Walker is going to be what saves him. Although he does have a Hydroid Crassus. I don't know if that life gain is going to be relevant enough, though. Yeah, looks like he's got lands, a Llanowar Elf, and another Tamio? Yeah. Not great. Not great. Yeah, he doesn't have Dreadhorde return, so he can't, like, Tamio and get the 4 cards in the graveyard hoping for a Wild Growth Walker. And then bring back the Dreadhorde return. He's regrowing Crassus. Playing Crassus for 2, 4, 6, 7 for 4? Okay. So he gains 2 life, draws a card. Or draws 2 cards. Gains 2 life, draws 2 cards. And then he has 1 mana left to play a Llanowar Elf. So he's got 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still takes 3. Yeah, he's still dead. Damn the doodle. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I think he's still dead on board here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 blockers. Yeah, he's dead on board. He just needs to turn him sideways. Oh, showing him the dog tech. Showing him the dog tech. Tulsamir, friend of wolves. Create a 3/3 green and white creature. When the wolf enters the battlefield, gain 3 life and fight target creature. Yeah, boy. He had that game anyways. He shouldn't have shown that. That was actually kind of a bad play. He should have just attacked and won. Alright. Revealing his special cards. Okay, sideboard. Baffling End times 3? No, I don't think... Is Baffling End worth it? Because really the, like, key cards are, like, Planeswalkers. Gideon. Okay, Prison Realm times 2 is definitely coming in. A Johnny? Johnny? Is it Johnny worth? Vivian? He can kill Crassuses with Vivian. Vivian might be worth. Immortal Sun? I don't know if Immortal Sun's worth. I feel like this is a matchup where he has to win it quickly. So, like, all these high-cost cards, I think he's going to just streamline it and hope to just beat him before he gets to the Dreadhorde return. Because if he Dreadhorde returns even once and just gains life off of Wild Growth Walker, then it's pretty much GG. So, yeah, I think maybe bring in 3 Baffling Ends and 2 Prison Realms and just, like, streamline the deck. Take the 5-drops out. Like, maybe leave, like, Tristani Discordant in, like, one of, but, like, I think he needs to be as fast as possible in this deck. And then the Dreadhorde deck is going to bring in all removal. He's going to bring in Cast Down, Ob Nixilis's Treachery, times 2. Duress is probably going to come in to try to get the, you know, the History of Benalius out of his hand. Thrashing Bronodon times 3, those are coming in too. So probably 3 Bronodons, 3 Duress, 2 Ob Nixilis Treachery, and 1 Cast Down. Yeah, I think that's solid. Alright, game 2. Looks like we got turn 1 Flower into turn 2 Branch Walker. Yeah, he brought in the Baffling Ends, it looks like, because he has to take care of those Wild Growth Walkers. And it exiles, so it's a really good answer to these Dreadhorde deck Wild Growth Walkers. Oh, speak of the devil. Now he's putting him in the graveyard, so we can Dreadhorde it back. It looks like he drew a really, like, reactive hand. It's got all, like, removal in it, and 1 Tristani Discordant. Jade Light number 2. Is that a Hostage Taker in his hand? Great card to get back with Dreadhorde return. Or command the Dreadhorde. I think you want to just exile his Jade Light Ranger here. I think his hand is just so reactive he has to be, like, firing... Wait, he's Prison Realming? Okay. I would have fired off the more expensive spell. Oh, I guess he wants the scry. Yeah, I'll let you scry. I totally forgot about that. It's kind of a weird spell to have a scry effect in it. Oh, Nissa. Oh, I guess you can't play Nissa, though. Looks like he's going to play, what, Bronodon? Or no, Tamio? Oh, no, he's going to play Bronodon. That's interesting. Guess he's trying to find a land. Yeah, that's why he did that. He wants that 5th land for Nissa. For obvious reasons, Nissa is disgusting. Yeah, he brought in a Johnny. I don't know if a Johnny's good. I guess he's going to play a Johnny here. Oh no, he's going to Loxodon. Okay. Yeah, the problem when you sideboard heavily with this Selesnya Tokens deck is, like, you lose a lot of your synergy. And, like, Loxodoning, just giving one guy a +1/+1 is pretty bad. What did he name? None of those cards. You gonna play a Johnny here or Tristani? Tristani. That's a good call. Okay, he tribunals Tamio. Probably a good call. Swings him for 5. That's kind of scary, though. He's going to go down to 1 here. Oh, draws the land. Oh, he's just going to die here. That's dead. Nissa animates a land. Yeah, you're dead, bro. That was a little bit greedy. Actually, that was a lot of bit greedy, and you're going to lose for it. Oh, wait, what's going on? He must not be at 7. The life totals must be wrong. Because he was actually dead on board. He had 7 power without that land. He must be at like 11 or 12 or something. The life totals must be way off. Did he not even attack with the 3/3 land? Like, what is even happening? Did he just, like, skip his attack phase on accident? I'm so confused. Like, he should have swung for 3 at least with the Vigilance creature. He might have just made a huge play error. I don't know. I have no idea. Damn the doodle. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like, with the life totals, he should have been just dead on the attack on the Soul Tie's last turn, but... Don't know. Don't know what happened. Or he just gained 6 life, though. Wait, but those guys were both 3/3s, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe he just totally messed up and, like, didn't realize that he had the win on the board and just decided not to attack with anything. Or he just skipped his attack phase on accident. I don't know. Because it looks like he didn't even swing in with the Vigilant creature, which he was tapped out, so there, I mean, that's just 3 free damage. Like, there's no reason to not do it. Alright, he's shaping up for a big Dreadhorde return here. Can you cast it right now? No. Baffling in targeting the land. Both at Nissa. So he has to just let Nissa die here. In which case he can't cast Dreadhorde Return now. So that was a good play. He needs one more mana. So he needs to like draw a mana. I don't know if Dreadhorde Command is or Command the Dreadhorde is in his hand even. But he could theoretically get it with Tamio and draw a land. Or if there's a land in his hand, he could get it with Tamio and play it. He needs a Dreadhorde Return to like win this game. Like yeah, oh, he drew the land. Okay, he's going to Dreadhorde Return here. 100%. After Tamioing. I think he said Hydroid Crassus. Alright, now's when the tokens player loses. He's going to gain a buttload of life here. So that's 6, 10 damage. Okay, and he can bring a Branch Walker back. Now, this is great if you're playing red, because he goes down to 1 life. You can just like shock him in response to them coming into play and just kill him right there before he gains the life. I've done that before on Arena. It feels pretty good. But now he's going to gain, what, 30 life? Yeah. Alright, he's leaving Tamio on top. That's so he can, for sure, play Tamio next turn, get the Dreadhorde Return back, or command the Dreadhorde. I always call it Dreadhorde Return. That's a different Magic card. So he's doing that so he can Dreadhorde again. Yeah, there's like, the Selesnya player can't win now. He can just keep Dreadhording. He's got tons of life now. And he's got, what, 2 6/8s on the board now? Yeah. I guess he's just trying to stall out for so they can draw. There's too much time left. Or maybe so he can ultimate a Johnny. I don't even think a Johnny ult is going to do it for you. Like, Dreadhorde, Command the Dreadhorde is just so powerful. Like, we'll see how it plays out. But, like, he's in this position now where even if he kills, like, any of his creatures, they're just going to get Dreadhorded back out again. So the tokens player probably should scoop right here. So he has enough time to, like, win game 3. Yeah, he's just going to get Dreadhorde Return back. Play it again. Might as well grab the Llanowar Elf. It's only a life. $15 life, that's nothing. And he's gonna gain what? 6 more? So yeah. Yeah, once this deck gets to this point, you're like not beating it with a normal deck. fast forward this a little bit. There's like no way this Selesny player wins this. Like there's nothing he can do. He loses, obviously. Game 3. Alright, we have turn 2 Amara into turn 2 Merfolk Branchwalker. I guess he was trying to like hold out for like a Johnny's ultimate, but a Johnny's ultimate does nothing in that situation. It just gives you 2/2/2s a turn. Like it's not Liliana's ultimate, you know, where you get an exponential growth of zombies. It's just straight up 2. And I'm talking 3-drop Liliana. The one that's not in standard anymore. But her ultimate might have, like, done something. But even her ultimate probably wouldn't have... Probably wouldn't have helped him there. Alright, he's on the tempo plan. Who he's got a duress. If he duresses that History of Banali out of his hand, he's not going to have much left. Oh, he's got March of the Multitudes also. Wow. He doesn't want either of those cards in his hand. Yeah, March is probably the deadlier card here. Can Nissa do it? Swinging him for 3. I think he just take 3 here. I think he just needs to go all face like he did game 1. Legion's Landing flips, dude. Did he forget to flip Legion's Landing? Are you kidding me? Dude, he forgot to flip Legion's Landing. What a dork. What a dork. Getting a little too excited, buddy. Need to remember your triggers. And he's got Flower in his hand, too. So if he draws a land here, he's going to hate himself for a long time. Because I gives +2/+2 to all of his things, and is an auto win. Wow. Remington, dude. You're gonna be hating life if you just fucking threw the game right there, bro. Dude, between yesterday and today, I haven't seen this many errors on camera in a long time. If ever. There have been more errors happening in this tournament than, like... more than I can... than in any tournament I can remember. Okay, he didn't draw the land, so I guess he wasn't punished by Legion landing not flipping, but... Is that it? Does he have lethal? Takes away one of the blockers. Oh no, he's taking Nissa. Because he could. Oh yeah, because he would have blocked the 4/3s, and only taken 5. Yeah, it would have put him to 1. I don't know. I think I would have put him to 1. Wow, did Danny just fuck up too? He should have Assassin's Trophied the Knight. What is he doing? Oh, he's getting his Nissa back. Okay. Good call. Oh, he just gave him the 6th land for the flower, though. Oh, is that going to be his undoing? Puts him to 2. That means he only needs to get through with 1 creature to win. That might seal the deal. He's going to make another 3/3. And if he puts out another creature, that means 1 creature is getting through, and then he's going to find out, or the other half of flower, which is +2/+2 to all. And he draws the blocker. Yo, is he going to lose because of that Assassin's Trophy? Yo. Yo. This will be epic if he loses because of that Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, looks like he's just got land, or elf, Tamio. Oh, I guess he can regrow Assassin's Trophy. Never mind. Okay, he might stabilize here. Yeah, that Llanowar Elf top deck might have just saved his ass. Might have just saved his ass. That one extra blocker that he needed. And he needs a removal here. What was that? Is that another Escanta? Alright, Escanta. Legion's Landing, but it's flipped. Yeah, you can't win, buddy. And then he can make another 1-1. Okay, he could theoretically maybe win on his next turn. But he's probably not going to. Like, if he draws any action at all. He needs to draw, like, a land here. Oh, he drew a land! Wait, can Tamio regrow? Oh, no, she can't. Oh, she needs 3 to regrow. Okay, if he whiffs on this, then the Tokens player is going to win. Okay, he whiffed. Tokens player's got this game. He's got this game. Barely. Wow, this is so close. So close. He just needs to take this 9 damage here to the face. Don't block any of these. Dude, Remington. Remington's... Okay, make that token. Okay. Alright, 2 guys go unblocked. Yep, he's got it. He has got it. All he has to do is turn him sideways and cast other side of flower. Oh, it's sorcery speed. Yeah, he gets... Damn, that was so close. Okay, that was a game, dude. Damn, both of these matches are just going... went to turns. Yeah, it's over, Danny. You know it. You know it to be true. Oh my god, dude, he's so happy. So happy. So close. So close. He almost threw that game. He almost threw that game. Alright, what do we got? Simic Manipulation versus S. This is the exact same matchup we watched round 1. Alright, we got, what, Llanowar Elf into Pollen Blossom Druid, into Hero Precinct 1, into Fairy. Make a token. Sure. Sure thing. Incubation. Inky. Bellhaunt. Oh, the double land pickup. You almost never want to see that. Get rid of that incubation druid. This matchup is so boring. Actually, standard is kind of just boring right now. Like, it's so dirtily and planeswalkery and ugh. I wonder what he named. Why didn't he name Incubation Druid? He knew Incubation Druid was in there. What a tard. What? That was another player. Got so many players being made. Why would you not name the guaranteed card? I do not know. I do not know. He bounces Llanowar Elf? What? Alright, commanding the Dread Horde. Nice little 10 life. Not going to bring back the Pollen Blight. Oh, the Incubation and the Pollen Blight coming back. Booyah. Nice little 14 life. Go down to 7. I guess Esper wins this. Oh my god, Rossum. Stop flipping your cards. Play the game. Was he hoping to just like mass manipulate for 2? Dude, Collins, you're dead, bro. You're dead, bro. Yeah. Let's go to sideboard. Was these people not scooping when it's like so clear that they're dead? Alright, Superheroes is going to bring in 2 Dovin's Veto, 2 Duress, 2 Elder Spell, 2 Kaya's Wrath, Lyra Dawnbringers? No, probably not. Yeah, it's probably just those 6 or 8. And then, or maybe the Night Veil Predators, actually, because those can't be targeted by Mass Manipulation. Yeah, those might come in too. That's like 10 cards. Mass Manipulation is going to bring in probably an Entrancing Melody, 3 Negates, some Ripjaw Raptors. Sure. Oops. Game 2. Here are Precinct 1 to Growth Spiral, ramping it out. To Pollen Bright Druid, or what is the name of that? I can't remember the name of that card. Something Druid. Pollen Bright Druid, I think, was from a different set. Or from Pollen Bright Druid is that from War of the Spark? The one that gives, yeah, Pollen Bright Druid is the one that proliferates. Yeah, that's what Pollen Bright Druid is. Alright, he's got Nissa. Is that a turn 3 Nissa? Not bad. Or turn 4. Elder Spell. Elder Spell seems good. There should be 4 in every Esper deck. 2 main, 2 side. Or 1 main, 3 side, something like that. Yeah, it's becoming this game where, like, no one's even, like, a lot of the time you're not even attacking planeswalkers. You're just like, go face. Like, end the game. End it. Finish the game. No! Kill him. No. You'll regret this program. Alright, team block one of the lands. I agree with that. I think to battle Nissa, you gotta just kill their lands. While you can. Even if you're not making, like, the best blocks. I think just lowering their land count just helps you a lot. Because it's really a ramp deck, so it needs a lot of mana to do what it wants to do, so... Like, Rossum knows exactly how to attack this deck. Yeah, he traded with the land again. Yeah, now he's stuck with 2 mass manipulations, which are going to do nothing, because he doesn't have enough mana. But he's hoping the Crassuses are just going to, like, get the job done. Alright, he's got Dreadhorde Return, Elder Spell, and Teferi in hand. Yeah, see, this is the problem with the Elder Spell, too, is, like, you can't kill creatures with it, too. That's why they need, like, a Hero's Downfall type card. Vraska's Contempt just costs too much. It needs to be 3. Because there's a bunch of 3-drop planeswalkers, so yeah. When planeswalkers are cheaper than the removal for them, then you know you have a problem. So yeah, he's just picking up his cards. Game 3. Turn 1 duress. Let's go. At least this game's going a little bit faster. Jeez, those first 2 matches were just like grindy as fuck. Went to turn 5. Although that second match was pretty clutch. Yes, Timmy lost. We are commentating day 2 of the Season 1 Invitational for SCG. Alright, we got Precinct online. Hero Precinct 1 online already. Time Raveler. You pretty much play Modern, but you were surprised there weren't more Dredge Arclight decks in Standard? You mean in Modern? Oh, wait. There's no Dredge decks in Standard. Yeah, there's an Arclight Standard deck, but it's not Dredge. It's not very surprising to me, actually, because, like, I think Standard's kind of been solved. It's kind of down to, like, 3 decks right now. And all 3 of these decks are just, like, really, really powerful, so, like, no one's playing the other archetypes anymore. Like, Mono Red, I think, is just kind of outclassed right now. I don't think it's good enough anymore. And, yeah, I get what you mean, yeah. You're putting a lot of cards in your graveyard. But no, it's pretty much just the Esper Planeswalker deck, the Mass Manipulation deck, and the Dreadhorde Return deck. Those are pretty much like the 3 decks now in Standard, and they're all kind of similar to each other. Just a bunch of powerful Planeswalkers, a bunch of powerful cards. This is kind of what happens to Standard when it gets to like the end of a block. Especially when you got shock lands. You can't post links unless you're a sub. But I can permit you to post a link if you want. Yeah, I played the Arclight Phoenix deck for a while until it like Oh, it's blue-black? Oh, so it doesn't even play red? Yeah, that I haven't seen that version of the deck. We can take a look at that after, like in between rounds or something like that, real quick. But it's looked like the Hero Precinct 1 is just taking over this game. He's kind of out-tempoing this mass manipulation deck. If you can keep the mass manipulation deck off of Nissa, then they really can't do that much. Like, Nissa is like the cornerstone of this deck. Like, if you counter their Nissas, looks like he countered his Nissa, and he duressed one of his Nissas, or duressed his negate. Yeah, so he knows how to dismantle this deck. Like, Nissa is basically what you have to win with this deck. Or else your mass manipulations are pretty useless. Alright, he's got Nissa, but is Nissa enough at this point? Probably not. Probably not good enough. Alright, come on, Collins. You can't do much, brother. Just keep it flowing. Ready to play, buddy. Ready to play. Is he just dead on board? 2, 4, 6. Oh no, he can put him to 1. Oh wait, no, now he's dead. Yeah, bottom the tree and attack with everything. Yeah. GG. Alright, at least that game didn't go to turns, Jesus. Need to speed these rounds up. And we're not even to the modern portion yet. Can't wait till we get to the modern portion. Alright, is it Phoenix? Okay, cool, we got a Phoenix. We got a Phoenix player, this is good. Versus Nexus. And it's Oliver Tomiko. The Tomiko. So this is the last standard match. Thank goodness. And we can get to the modern, which is the better format right now. Oh, this one's playing Goblin Electromancer. Okay, the one we saw yesterday was not playing Electromancers. And it wasn't playing Radical Ideas either. And it looks like this one's the more traditional version of the Is It Phoenix. Yeah, the other one was playing 4 Hour of Promise. Or not Hour of Promise. The red X card, it's something of promise. And it's like 2 red X and you can play an instant or a sorcerer. It's playing 4 of those, like instead of like Electromancer and stuff. This deck's probably not playing any of those. Maybe it's playing 1. I can see throwing 1 into like the normal version of Is It Phoenix? Finale of Promise, yeah. Thank you, Timmy. Ooh. Yeah, and they're playing God Eternal Kefnet too, which is just like a good addition to the deck. It's just another flyer that can like copy your spells for cheaper and just get those Phoenixes back again. Seems like a really good addition to this deck. I like it. Alright, he's got Reclamation, but don't think it's going to matter here. He's getting hit first. Unless he can go off next turn. He's got it. GG. Alright, sideboard. Legion Warboss. Yeah, those 3 definitely can come in here. Just pressure that Nexus deck. 2 negate, 1 spell pierce. Those are coming in. That's probably it. I mean, he wants Disruption and like a faster clock, so probably those 6. And then the Nexus deck is going to bring in what? Kefnet? I can see Kefnet coming in. What else is he bringing in this matchup? Is he bringing Crawl Harpooner? I guess he can bring those in if he thinks he's got because there's no ground creatures, so these other creatures aren't going to do a lot of good against the Is It Phoenix deck, because the Is It Phoenix deck is all flyers. Or mostly flyers. Yeah, I'd say bring in the 2 Crawl Harpooners and the Kefnet. Maybe the Biogenic Ooze so we can like put pressure on the Phoenix player. I don't know if that's actually good enough to come in. Alright, game 2. Alright, turn 2, Electromancer is going to blink it. Ooh, Kefnet. That's a good card to have against Phoenix. Roadblock in the air. Okay, so yeah, he's got Finale of... Okay, he's got 2 Finale of Promise. Alright, getting in there with 2 Phoenixes. He's not blocking? What? Oh, I guess he shocked the Phoenix, or the God Eternal, so he wouldn't block with it? Okay. Ooh, Japanese Tamiyo. Ooh, Spell Pierce. It's a great one right now. I'm surprised more people aren't playing Spell Pierce. I don't get it. Spell Pierce seems so good right now. All the Planeswalkers going around. You have all the Japanese alternate art cards, but you hate not being able to read. Yeah. I like some of the Japanese alternate art. Some of them are kind of silly looking. They're a little bit too much, you know. They're a little bit too cartoony. Like I think they need to be like they need to kind of stick to the Magic, you know, style a little bit, and not just be like total like. I don't know. I mean, I like different styles of art. For sure, but the cartoony art, like the cartoony art is kind of something that Magic has never really had before, and I don't. It kind of cheapens the look of it. It kind of makes it look like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or like I don't know. I mean, not that I don't like. I mean, I love anime and I love like you know Japanese animation and all that, but like I would prefer cards to not be anime, you know, art looking. Like the Tomio picture I really like. It's like, you know, not like over the top cartoony, but a couple of them are kind of like over the top like cute anime girl cartoony, and I just don't like that for Magic. I just Well, you've got like artists like Seb McKinnon, who's like very like abstract and like impressionistic. Like I love that style, but it's not like cartoony. Like I'm not. I don't mean like realistic versus non-realistic. That's not the issue. I'm just talking like straight like what a cartoon would look like specifically a cartoon. And I don't think that style, if you can even call it a style, it's not even really a fine art style. Like, um, really belongs in Magic. Like, I think any of the fine art styles are fine. Like impressionistic, you know, abstract, realist, surrealist. Like, I think all those are fine. Um, but like specifically just like cartoony art is kind of kitschy. Like, I don't. It's very like factory like assembly line looking. Like I don't know. Like it's not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm describing it. I don't know if I'm using the right words here, but to me it cheapens it a little bit. Like there are already so many card games out there that are just like have the like cutesy like anime like you know cartoon art style, which is fine, but like I prefer like the rustic, you know, traditional art styles for Magic. Like even like a lot of the computer generated art that's happened more recently in Magic, I kind of like want them to pull away from that. I would much rather see like painted and drawn stuff, like hand drawn and hand painted stuff. Exactly, not like kiddish, yeah. Exactly. Like, there's a difference between, like, something being simple, like, simplistic, and, like, you know, um, like, impressionistic. Impressionistic is not realistic at all. It's, like, the opposite of realism. And, like, abstract is, like, the opposite of realism. But, like, I think those are valuable art forms. Like Time Walk. Like, Time Walk from, like, the original set of Magic, right? That's, like, an abstract, like... That's, like, an abstract, like, impressionist piece. But it works. It's really cool. I love that piece of artwork. It's great. Okay, it looks like Phoenix just crushed Nexus. Apparently Nexus just cannot beat this deck very easily. Yeah, or Stasis, yeah. Like, I think those are really awesome stylized artworks. But I think just, like, the cartoony, like, kid stuff. Like, I don't want that stuff in Magic. Like, I don't want to see a big boobed, like, anime girl, like, on a Magic card, okay? I'm sorry, that's just me. I don't want to see that. It just cheapens the game to me. Avison. Yeah, but Avison's, like, tastefully drawn. She's not, like, huge, low-cut dress, like, boobs popping out of her shirt, you know, like, you know, borderline softcore pornography, you know? Like, that crap does not belong in Magic. Alright, we're to Modern. We made it. We made it to Modern. Yes. Okay, let's get some Modern on. Dredge versus Is It Phoenix. Let's go. These are the two most popular decks in Modern right now. Or maybe not the most popular, but two of the most powerful decks in Modern right now. Alright, that was interesting. He chose to discard... I think I would have discarded the Amalgam instead. So he would have gotten the Amalgam back this turn. And then next turn he could have just Cathartic Reunion, discarded the Thug, and whatever else, and then dredged. Yeah, I think that was a wrong play right there. God, double creeping chill. God, the card is busted. That card needs to get banned from Modern, seriously. Like, creeping chill is just too good in Dredge. It's too freaking good. That's a 12-point life swing right there for nothing on turn 3. Gross. But Phoenix has Thing in the Ice, which is like the best card against Dredge, so... Or the best card they have against Dredge. Do I think Manamorphose is in that category as well? I personally wouldn't mind if Manamorphose was banned, because it pretty much only is in decks that are, you know, trying to play a million spells and, like, you know, win the game off either Storm or, you know, how Is It Phoenix wins. And I think those decks are kind of lame, and like Manamorphose was not designed to be used the way it's using, the way people are using it. Like, people aren't using it to like get different colors of mana, which is like how it was intended to be played. They're just using it to like cycle through cards, and I think cards that cycle through cards, like Gitaxian Probe got banned. I mean, that card, all that card did was let you see their hand and cycle through cards, fill your graveyard up. So I think, yeah, cards like that are kind of lame. So yeah, I would not mind at all if Manamorphose got banned. I don't know if it will get banned, because like Storm's not that good of a deck right now. It's okay, especially now since Flusterstorm is going to exist when Horizons comes out. Like, Storm is just like not that good of a deck. And just to neuter Phoenix, I don't think they're going to ban it just to neuter Phoenix. Although, what about this? What about unbanning Splinter Twin? I think a Splinter Twin unbanned right now would be cool. Because, like, I don't know who did it. I think it was Star City Games or someone, like, was playtesting to see, like, if Splinter Twin were unbanned, like, how it would do right now in the meta. And it really wouldn't do that good in the meta right now. Like, it's not that great. Manamorphose with Noxious Revival and Pyromancer's Ascension goes infinite. I mean, yeah, but like you don't need infinite mana in those. I mean, that's kind of irrelevant. Like, once you have Pyromancer's Ascension like online, you don't need to do. You just do what the Is It Phoenix deck does. You don't need like infinite mana. Well, yeah, infinite draw, but I mean, whatever. Like, it's not needed. Like, if you get Pyromancers online, you're pretty much gonna win. I mean, if you get like Pyromancers online by like turn 3, like this deck does often, chances are you're probably gonna win unless it gets removed. All right, sideboard time. Looks like Dredge took that pretty easily. He mitigated the fact that he had Thing in the Ice. Or I think he just had a really bad hand. The Phoenix player had a really bad hand. Alright, sideboard. Dredge is going to bring in 3 Lightning Axes for sure. 1 Assassin's Trophies coming in. And 3 Leyline of the Voids. He's going to bring in those 7. And he's probably going to bring in some number of Nature's Claims. To possibly prevent what Is It Phoenix is doing, like with Blood Moon and stuff. Although, I don't know. He has to suspect that he's playing Leyline if he wants to bring in Nature's Claim. Otherwise, I don't think Nature's Claim is very good. I don't think he really cares about Blood Moon. I don't think Dredge really cares about Blood Moon at all. And then Phoenix is going to bring in 1 Anger of the Gods, of course. 3 Ravenous Traps. Dude, everyone's playing Ravenous Trap these days. I mean, I guess it's decent. It's for the Dredge matchup for sure, and for the Phoenix matchup, but yeah, maybe just those 4 come in. Spell Pierce is not very good against Dredge, I don't think. You have to have it like turn 1, and even then sometimes it's not even good. Saheeli? Is Saheeli any good to have like a bunch of blockers and attackers? Maybe Saheeli comes in here, I don't know. But definitely the Ravenous Traps and the Anger of the God. Actually, maybe Pia and Kieran and Nalar. That's actually pretty good. I used to board this in against Dredge with my Breach Moon deck. So I could see Pia and Kieran coming in. Alright, game 2. Oh, Leyline. Rude. Rude. You've got a homebrew running Kiki and Intruder Alarm. Playing at your local game store does good against Tron and Death Shadow. Yeah, for sure. I think like Splinter Twin might widen the format again in Modern, because Splinter Twin is notoriously bad against like mid-range decks that play like removal, like Jund and Abzan and like Rock. Like those decks are all just like really good against Splinter Twin. So it might like make it so those decks are more playable now, because those decks are kind of unplayable right now. So I think Splinter Twin might be good for the format. Alright, turn 3 thing in the ice. That's exactly what Phoenix needs now that he's got no graveyard. Yeah, he's getting that thing in the ice out of here as fast as possible. So he Ravenous trapped him. Okay, so they basically like are like running on empty now. The Dredge player has 1 card in hand and zero cards in graveyard. And then the Phoenix player just lost his thing in the ice and has no graveyard. But he's got 5 cards in hand, so he can actually maybe do something here. And he's going to cantrip a bunch. Oh, he drew life from the loan? Wow. What a top deck. Okay, Crackling Drake can make short work of things. How many instances sorceries? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's a 4/4. Gonna get bigger. Ooh, Lightning Axe. Bet he wanted that one. What's he got in hand? Dark Blast? Manamorphose. Oh yeah, he did bring in Saheeli. Ah, I was right. Cool. Cool, cool. Yeah, it's another way to attack Dredge, just having a bunch of tokens. For sure. I like it. Dude, get in there for 7. Schwack. Schwacka. Just took a big bite out of you. Scoop. Wow, even with the ley line. But no, that murderous trap was clutch. That was a clutch murderous trap. Or ravenous trap. Yeah, that's the downside of discarding your hand to conflagrate and then having your graveyard exiled. Real bad. Real bad for Dredge. Alright, we got a mulligan. Oh, he's just shaking his head. He's got the ley line turn 1 again. Into Faithless Looting, Bloodghast, and Stinkweed Imp. Dude, did you see Zan's face? He was like, what the fuck? Could you get a more perfect start? Dude. Yes, that was funny. That was pretty funny. Oh, Creeping Chill. So busted. Alright, now he's going to get 2 Bloodghast back. Turn 2. Oh, Ravenous Trap, motherfucker. Ravenous Trap. Alright, that halts your progression right there to Maiko. You feel like discarding 2 dredges was greedy? Well, he didn't discard 2 dredges. He discarded a Bloodghast and a dredge. So he got like what, a dredge and 2 Bloodghasts out of there, out of the graveyard. Oh, he brought Spell Pierce in. I think it's a bad call. I don't think Spell Pierce is good against Dredge. I mean, I guess you can hit Conflagrate with it, but no, in my experience, Spell Pierce is not that great against Dredge. Oh, Spell Pierce. Okay. It worked there. For a Cathartic Reunion, it's good too, but those are like the two cards you have to counter with it, basically. And get like good value out of it. But, I mean, even countering Cathartic Reunion, he still got the cards into the graveyard that he wanted to get in the graveyard. So, like, it basically just counters, like, half the card. And slows him down a little bit. But it still lets him, like, you know, get the Stinkweed and the Amalgam in the graveyard where he wants it. Dude, I love that sleight of hand picture where she's like, she's got the like 3 hands. Do they make that art in black border? I hate the fact that it's white border. I would love to have black border versions of that sleight of hand. Alright, we faithless looting. We be dredging. Alright. Amalgam and Narcomoeba come in play. Meanwhile, Zan is doing a lot of nothing on his turn. Cantripping a lot. Oh, 7th edition is the only one with that art. Damn it. I guess that's why every time I see that car is white bordered. I assume people would have the black border if they could. Yeah, I like that picture by far better than the other 2 pictures. Like, that's a like... She's, like, not moving her fingers or hands at all. She's just, like, and it, like, appears magically in her hand. That's badass. Yeah. That's not sleight of hand. That's magic. That's actual magic, alright? Faithless looting. Faithless looting with a Leyline out feels bad. Feels real bad. Oh, Ravenous Trap again. Boom. Get rid of those dredgers. Oh, he's going to play Stinky now. Hard cast the Stinky. Ooh, stretch those legs out. Oh, we've been sitting for a while. Oh. I want those blood clots to build up. Yeah, stretch them out. Shake the legs out. Getting a little warm. Getting a little toasty. Alright, he's got Thing in the Ice. Now the question is, can he flip Thing in the Ice now? Because he's only got a few turns left. Oh, Lightning Axe. He draws... Oh, look at him shake his head. Oh, Zan's pissed. Zan's so pissed. He's like, really, dude? You top deck Lightning Axe? Really, dude? Oh my god, he's so pissed. Oh. He's so pissed. Oh shit, I would be pissed too. Oh dude. It just happens sometimes though, that's magic. That's magic for you. Sometimes it just fucking kicks you when you're down. Just kicks you right in the face. Yeah, he had a Spell Pierce in his hand, but even Spell Pierce wouldn't have mattered because he had 2 mana up. This is why Spell Pierce is not very good. Now he's got a dead Spell Pierce in his hand. And even the first Spell Pierce didn't even really do anything. I mean, it slowed him down for 1 turn, basically. That's all it did. Think Vapor Snag is good against Dredge? It's okay. It's alright. I mean, it just takes care of one of their threats, like... Oh, Creeping Chill. Oh. God, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, God, it hurts. Oh. Oh, puts him to 1. What's that one card that says win the game for 3 mana? I don't think it exists. Dude, G to the G. That was brutal. That was brutal. That was brutal. Oh, is it Phoenix versus Humans? Yeah, there's... Modern's kind of like... I don't know, down to like 5 or 6 decks right now. It's not nearly as wide as it used to be. Alright, we got Amulet Titan versus Eldrazi-tron. Okay, wait. What the hell just happened? Okay, was that turn 2? Alright, we gotta see this play out. Alright, turn 1 Amulet. Versus Eldrazi-tron. Into Azusa. Turn 2. So he still gets 1 more land play. Plays Teleria West. Untaps it. Amulet trigger stacks, manipulation makes your head hurt. I kind of want to make this deck. I've always liked Amulet Titan. The only problem with it is like every card in it like goes in no other deck. So you basically just gotta like throw away like $300 just for the deck. of cards that are never going to be played in any other deck. Except for, like, I don't know, like Ancient Stirrings and, like, I guess Titan gets played in, like, you know, Valakut. Oh, he has the Dismember, though. Dude, he's got the Dismember to kill Azusa. That actually, like, was kind of clutch. Yeah, he would have played Titan. He would have 100% played Titan this turn if he hadn't done that. Oh, he's playing Trinket Mage? Wow. I don't think I've seen a version of this with Trinket Mage main deck in it. I mean, it's kind of cool. You can go get Amulet of Vigor with it. Or, like, I don't know. Does it play with any other one-drop artifacts? Does it play with, like, Relic of Progenitus? Maybe some of them have, like, one relic in there if they're playing Trinket Mage or something. I don't know. Alright, he's playing Titan next turn. Titan is coming out next turn. Oh, he's putting Chalice on 0, so you can't play Pax, but he's got Titan in hand. He's got Titan in hand. Yeah, I think this is game over if he plays Titan here, because he's got 2 amulets. That means Titan's attacking for... Yeah, he can attack him for 16. Exactly 16. Wow, he even had the Ghost Quarter, so he had to Ghost Quarter the Ghost Quarter. What? What? Dude, John Rossum with the fucking bulletproof hand, yo. Bulletproof. Alright, so he's gonna get Boros Garrison, Sunholm. Give it +2/+0, Vigilance Haste. Go get Slayer's Stronghold and Boros Garrison and win, right? Yeah, it's not very hard, John Rossum. I don't even play this deck and I know exactly what to do. Yeah, show him the Slayer's Stronghold. He didn't even need to copy. He could have gotten any bounce line because he got to tap it twice. He's got 2 amulets in play. There's like 0 chance of losing there. Alright, let's look at sideboard. If they're going to show sideboard, stop showing freaking ads, SCG, and show the sideboard. Oh my god, they're not going to show the sideboard? What the fuck? SCG, you're slacking. Alright, I guess they're not showing the sideboard. That's lame. Alright, turn 1 map into turn 1 Amulet of Vigor. Okay. Oh crap, he mulliganed a bunch. Was that a mold of 4? Dude, he mulliganed to 4. Ouch. Yeah, but they didn't even show the sideboards, Timmy. Like, they didn't even show the sideboards at all. They usually always show the sideboards. Alright, mulligan to 4, and he's still doing good. Oh, Titan! Titan, turn 3, let's go. Let's go. This is how we do. Do. And he has the abrade. Are you kidding me? Dude, what's with the Amulet Titan God draws, yo? Yeah, he's like, sure. Sure, get that second Titan. Go for it, buddy. GG. Turn 3 win, both games. Nice. That's always fun. That's always fun. And Vesuva. Oh, I was getting Teleria West. Wait, what? Why didn't he get Slayer's Stronghold? Oh, he did. Okay. GG. Double turn 3 win. Get wrecked. Alright. Oh, is this a time? I guess that match went so fast. Oh, wait, no. Is this the next round? Okay, Burn versus Grixis Death Shadow? Okay. So turn 1 Swift Spear into turn 2 Eidolon. I don't think Grixis Death Shadow is very good right now. I just started playing the deck, and I don't think it's very good right now. I like the deck, but ooh, light up the stage. Nice, he's playing light up the stage. Hell yeah. This should actually be around 14, right? Actually, Shadow can beat Burn. I think it's more of a 50-50 matchup, actually. I think it's way more skill-based in this matchup. Wait, is this a time walk match? This is a time walk match, isn't it? Because we've already watched 2 rounds, and it's 13, 14, 15, 16 are modern. Yeah. So this is a time walk match. This is another round 14 match. This is not round 15. Yeah, see, look how big these are getting now. Like, the Burn player has to basically kill them all in 1 turn. This is a really tough matchup to play. On both sides. Okay, he might just have enough burn to kill him from 9. Yeah, it looks like he does. He's got Lightning Bolt and Lava Spike, yeah. Yeah, the burn player had like a god hand. Oh, he's got the counter spell, okay. See, now there's a problem. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, he took 2 damage anyways. Yeah, I don't know why he stubborn denialed that. I mean, it put him to 3 no matter what. I guess he was just hoping he didn't have another burn spell. Yeah, they're not showing the sideboards. Yeah, Timmy, but if he didn't have 2 1-drop 3 damage spells and the Grixis player had a Teamer Battle Rage, then the Grixis player wins that game. Like 100%. That's the problem with with this matchup, because the burn player, if you leave them at a low life, then they can just crush you with a Death Shadow, like a huge Death Shadow. And the burn player was already low. The burn player was at like 11 life or something like that, so... Yeah, he had red mana. He had all 3 colors. And now that the Grixis player knows that he's playing against burn, like, he's not going to fetch shock every time either. Like, you don't have to damage yourself as much as the Death Shadow player usually does. So, like, this matchup is very much like who's the better player. Like, you can outplay your opponent, really, in this game, in this matchup. See, he's not fetch shocking. He's not doing a bunch of damage to himself now. So basically the burn player has to be like, well, wait, do I want to get him like below 13 so he can start playing Death Shadows? But he's still like out of range to like kill. So there's like a lot of decisions you have to make in this deck, like if you want to like how much you want to lower their life total. Like how much is that actually helping them? But I mean, he's just smashing him with a Gurmag Angler now. Like, he can't even kill that Gurmag Angler. Like, he can't 2-spell the Gurmag Angler. Nah, I don't think... you think it's 80% and then it's 70% for... Nah, I don't think it's 70% in Burn's favor. No way. Because they have 4 Stubborn Denials. Stubborn Denial is a super powerful magic card. All it takes is 1 counter in the right place and you win against Burn. But apparently this Burn player just drew his 3rd land, so he lucked the fuck out. Okay, he's got a Stubborn Denial. Dude, and he's... Yeah, dude, the Burn player just drew the fucking nuts. Like, both of those games, the Burn player drew, like, perfectly. That's the only reason why the Burn player won that easily. Like, he drew God hands both of those games. Like, exactly 3 lands. Like, all... mostly, you know, Boros Charms and, like, 1-drop Burn. Like, he drew, like, the perfect hands, basically. Like... you can't really argue with like that. That burn player just got the god draws. And really, if a burn player gets the god draws, they're pretty much beating any deck out there usually. Because there aren't a lot of life gain decks. Alright, is it Phoenix versus Dredge again? Is it Phoenix versus Dredge again? He's got Pyromancers on the board. That's another one that can... That's another card that's good against... Oh, he's straight just conflagrating his face for 5. Okay. She had the sunglasses on her. What the hell? Oh my god, why? Why? The sunglasses. Oh shit. They're not on everything. His lands don't have them. It looks like he started with just the sleight of hands, and then he like got a little carried away. Dredge is doing its thing. Dude, he's got Pyromancers online just off of 3 sleight of hands. What the hell? What? The sunglasses on the like Metamorphose doesn't even make sense. There's not even like a person in the picture. It's just like sunglasses in the middle of the hands. What the hell? Dude, Metamorphoses are worth like $30 too. Like, why would you do that? I totally devalued those cards. Thing in the Ice has it too, yes. I didn't see the Thing in the Ice. Oh my god, I can see pen mark on it. Out of control. Oh, Timmy and Sandman. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate you too. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. I don't have my earphones on, so I can't hear the alerts. Yes, he's got it on the Noctis Revival too. Okay, at least the Noctis Revival's like a creature. It's got like a weird like head coming out of the ground. Oh my god. I don't see it on the Pyromancer's Ascension unless they drew it like really small on like the dude. Okay, it's on the Thought Scour too. Okay, he didn't do the fetch lands. The fetch lands are really expensive, so there's one on the Lightning Bolt. What? Oh, on the Opt, it's on the chick and the fucking like flying pterodactyl outside the window. Yes, let's go. Oh, sweet, it's on the Faith of Saluting guys too. Nah, the Phoenix has it too. I guess they drew the line at fetch lands. At least Zendikar fetch lands because they're worth like 60, 70 bucks. Okay, I see the thing in the ice now. Okay. Yeah, Manamorphose is like 25 bucks and like Arclight's like 20 bucks, yeah. He probably just drew it on the cheap cards and the cards that are only in this deck. Like, fetch lands go in other decks, so like I assume like that's what, and they're expensive, that's why he didn't put it on those. Dude, he must have been like drunk one night with his friends, and like one of them just like drew sunglasses on one, or like he drew sunglasses on one, and then he's like, dude, let's like put them on all your cards, and they just like did it. Yeah, none of his fetch lands have it. Or his basics. I don't think his... Yeah, the Steam Vents don't have it either, I don't think. Dude, is this all been the same freaking turn? He's just been like dirtling through cards. He hasn't actually been doing anything. Oh, because now he's got the second one, so now he can go infinite? Okay. Alright, he knows it's infinite now. He's like, alright, I'll scoop. Dude. That was like turn 4. Okay, sideboard. What we got? Izzet Phoenix is going to bring in Ravenous Trap ×2. Echoing Truth. Echoing Truth seems good. Bring that in. Saheeli ×2, yeah. I can see all 5 of those coming in. Dredge is going to bring in Assassin's Trophy, Lightning Axe ×3, Leyline of the Void ×3, and Nature's Claim ×4, because he does not want those Pyromancer's Ascensions going off. Or Pyromancer Ascension. Yeah. You boy. You boy. Alright. Game number dos. Dos Gamos. Turn 1 Faithless Looting. Let's go. Let's go. We live from the Loman. Now, is he spell piercing this? I didn't see any spell pierces in the sideboard. Oh, he's opting in response. What a douche. Dude, Force of Negation is going to change a lot. Force of Negation is gonna be that constant little thing. Does he got it? That constant little free counter magic. Yeah, I think Control got like a huge upgrade with Modern Horizons. I think Control got the most cards given to it. You got Force of Negation, you got the new 3-drop blue spell that has like 3 modes on it, which is kind of like a minor cryptic command, but I still think it's good. It's like you could play like 1 or 2 of them easily in the deck. You get Flusterstorm, you get there's a few other spells that Control got. I can't remember at the moment. You had a Modern Horizon seal it. What was that on Moto? Wait, how are you playing Modern Horizons in paper? It's like not out yet. Oh, you're stored at a pre-release for it? What do they do it on midnight on Friday? I thought they didn't do pre-release. On those special sets, I thought they didn't do pre-releases on them. Dude, is he gonna win straight up here again? Yeah, that's weird. I go to like the biggest gaming store in Oregon and like they didn't do a pre-release for it. Yeah, that's weird. They don't normally do pre-releases for special sets like that. It's only for normal sets that they do the pre-release, typically. Oh my god, he got the combo again. On turn 3. What the hell? Is this the new... Is it Phoenix? Straight up 2-0'd. Damn. Damn, yo. Well, I guess we made all that time back when we got to Modern. Modern's a super fucking fast format right now. They got 210 boxes? Damn. Well, like, the store I go to is fucking gigantic. Like, if you've ever heard of Guardian Games in Portland, like, they have, like, a... They're in a warehouse. They're in, like, a warehouse that was a Rada paint warehouse. And they're, like, leasing it from them. And, like, it holds, like... For the biggest tournaments, it can hold 150 tables. Or 150 matches, so 300 people. Is like max capacity for a tournament, I believe. It's a huge place. They have like a bar. They have a bar that you can get beer at and like snacks and like then they have like the Magic side and then they have like and they also sell tons of games. But yeah, they fire yeah, like this place Guardian's like twice as big as that. Or like 2.5 times bigger than that. They run on Friday nights. They run standard at 6:30, draft at 6:30, and it's sealed if it's the last Friday of the month instead of draft, and then modern at 7. They run 3 events every Friday, and they all fire. Like there's always people in all. Like modern has like 50, 60 players usually. It's the biggest one, and then like draft has like 40. And modern has and standard has like 20, 15 to 20. But yeah, they didn't do pre. They must not be like. You must have to like risk losing money on like the special sets if you want to do a pre-release. They probably didn't want to risk losing money because those boxes are pretty expensive, aren't they? They're like $200 a box or $250 a box or some shit. Dude, I swear, man. Modern is such a narrow format right now. Humans, Dredge, Tron, Amulet, Titan, and Phoenix. There's like 5 major decks in Modern right now. It's kind of a bummer. It needs. I hope it widens up more with Modern Horizons. I hope Modern Horizons makes more decks good. They really need to ban Creeping Chill. Card's stupid. And I wouldn't mind them banning something from Phoenix either, like Manamorphose. Dude, on Fridays, Guardian has like 300 people, like 200 to 300 people in it. Like every Friday. Alright. Last deck. Humans versus Eldrazi Tron. Okay. Well, we haven't seen humans yet. I guess we were due for one. It's Remington. Remington Rice. He's back. Mr. Rice. That's the box topper Cavern of Souls. Dude, you can like barely see that card. It's like so dark. That's pretty sweet though. I do like the new Cavern of Souls over the old one. I think it has a better artwork. Chalice on one. I don't know how good that's gonna do for you. Now that yeah, his hand's got one drop in it and all the rest gas. Ugh, HeroClix and Pokemon. Ew. 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 Yeah, I think there's a Pokemon League at Guardian Games too, and like Yu-Gi-Oh! And there's a lot of Warhammer players, which is cool, and there's a lot of just people playing board games and stuff in the bar. Yeah, not to mention the Cavern, yeah. Right, Mattis? Right? That Chalice on one is going to do literally nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, it will counter nothing this game. Feels bad. Although Chalice is a really good card right now. I mean, that's probably why people are playing Eldrazi now with 4 Chalices main. Because Chalice is really good against, like, Phoenix and well, I guess it's only really good against Phoenix, huh? It's good against like Phoenix and Infect, but not many people play Infect right now, so you love Hercules recalling all the Tron players? Why? Tron doesn't necessarily have to have artifacts in play, like... Yeah. Scoop. That's one of those human starts that is just, like, unbeatable. You're just like, well, have a board wipe or lose, basically, is how it cracks, how it shakes down there. How it cracks down. Alright, sideboard. 3 dampening spheres, those are coming in. Is Knight of Autumn good enough in this matchup? I mean, he doesn't care about, you know... I guess Deputy Detention might be good so he can kill Karns before Karn can play the Mycosynth network. Yeah, I think maybe like 3 Dampening Spheres, 3 Deputy of Detention come in. Maybe 1 Sin Collector. Yeah, I can see those 7 coming in. And then Eldrazi-tron's going to bring in 2 Spatial Contortions. And that's it, because he's playing with the one of all sideboard, so he can get anything he wants with Karn. So yeah, he's just going to bring in the 2 Spatial Contortions probably here. Alright, looks like we got mulligans. Humans on 6. Oh. Almost all the Tron decks where you play run the Karn Mycosynth. Oh, so you float mana and bounce all their cards after synth resolves? Okay. I guess so. That's only like half the games, maybe. Even if that, like, I mean, Tron can beat you in like several other ways. They don't need Karn to beat you. So like a lot of times, Hercule's Recall is just gonna be like a dead card. Like I would much rather just have like a counter magic instead of that, like a disdainful stroke. Just counter whatever threat they put out. Alright, we got Champion of the Parish. And we're killing it. Looks like Humans only has one land. Ooh, that's rough. The one land screw. Oh, there's Karn. Yeah, sure, Timmy. We can look at that after we finish the video here. This is the last match. We're almost done. Ooh, Thalia, Heretic Cathar. I haven't seen her in a while. She kind of like got sidelined in Humans for like Deputy and other stronger cards. Oh, and he finds Tron. Oh, so lucky. So lucky. The tower top deck. Oh, and he has the Dismember, so it doesn't come into play tapped. Wow. He got it all. Dude, just take 4 damage. Who cares? You're at 20. All is dust. All is dust. Alright, so he needs what? He's got the Manus Rider. Oh, he's probably just going to play Deputy here, right? And take the Karn out. In which case, it's going to get dismembered, though. No, he's going to... Dismembered. Yeah, it's GG now. You got nothing now, humans. He's getting Mycosynth. Yeah, this is where the humans should be scooping, but he thinks his opponent's is going to make like an error and not get Mycosynth Lattice and play it. Because that's all he has to do. Yeah, scoop up your cards. It's over. It's over. It's over. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Alright, game 3 for all the marbles. Well, it's not for all the marbles, but for the top 8. I think it's a win and in. Actually, do they make it even at 12 and 4? They might make it at 12 and 4. I forgot what you need for the invitationals. 12 and 4s, some number of 12 and 4s might make it. But I don't know, since they're playing it out, maybe 12-3-1 doesn't make it. So maybe you have to be 13 and 3 to top 8 here. You think 12 and 4 with tiebreakers 2 made it in? Really? Then why aren't they drawing? They should just draw and they're automatically in the top 8. Yeah, but it's not. If you're not guaranteed into the top 8 with a 12 and 4, then there's no reason to not draw. Like, there's zero reason to not draw. Like, they would be drawing if it were guaranteed. If 12 and 4 does not make it to the top 8, they would be drawing right now. Like, if it has a chance of not making it. Dude, he's got Chalice of the Void. Would you Chalice on 3 here? 3 or 2? What's the number? That's the question. I mean, it's either 3 or 2, right? I mean, he's already got 2 2-drops in play. I'd be tempted to do 3. I don't know, Mantis Rider's super strong. You think 2? There probably are more 2-drops in the deck. You got Thalia's Lieutenant. You got Thalia, Guardian. You got Meddling Mage. You got Phantasmal Image. But then you got Reflector Mage on 3. You got Manus Rider on 3. You got Deputy of Detention on 3. You've got the other Thalia on 3. I think I would do 3. I think I would do 3 like he did. I think 3 was the right call. Because now he can't Deputy of Detention, and Deputy of Detention is, like, super huge. And Reflector Mage is super huge too. Like if he Reflector Mages his Reality Smasher into his hand, he's like fucked. He's like pretty fucked. Okay, he's got Phantasmal Image in his hand, and he's got 2/2 drops in. Oh wait, he's got a Mantis Rider though, so he can't play that Mantis Rider. That's good. Oh, he copied the Reality Smasher though. Yeah. But I think that's a better outcome than a Reflector Mage. Reflector Mage just basically fucks you. Ooh, he's got Endbringer. Endbringer. Endbringer's a beast here. What a beast. Yeah, that's going to take care of Miss Thalia. Oh, he's going to get rid of the Horizon Canopy. That's actually a good call. I think that's a good play. He doesn't want him drawing cards. That's good. I think that's good. I agree. I like it. Yeah, meddling. Another Chalice, yeah, on 2. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Until he draws a... Oh, he drew Dampening Sphere. Or Damping Sphere. Wait, does he have Ether Vial in hand? Oh, Ether Vial costs 2, though, because of Thalia, yeah. And Damping Sphere costs 3. Okay, that's going to save Thalia. That was a good play. Now Endbringer can't kill Thalia. Although he can still kill Thalia's Lieutenant. Oh, another Chalice. Shut up. Shut up, Chalice. Chalice on 2 now. Boom. That's looking pretty good for the Eldrazi Tron player. Looking pretty good. The dream. Timmy. Oh, he's like, I need to draw. He needs to draw a Cavern of Souls like right now or he's going to lose. Oh no, he has an Ether Vial. He's got an Ether Vial. That gets around Chalice. Oh, shit. That gets around both Chalices. Oh, but he's going to be drawing cards off of that Endbringer. That's good shit. Endbringer's so good. Why isn't Endbringer played in normal Tron? Like, Endbringer is so good. I guess it's not quite as game-breaking as, like, the other stuff Tron plays. I don't know. It's so good, though. I guess the only reason it gets played in Eldrazi Tron is because of Eldrazi Temple. You can play it without Tron being out. Oh, Ugin, let's go. Dude, the top decks. Dude, Endbringer's so good. I love it. I love it. It's gonna be drawing 2 cards a turn, swinging with it. Like, dude, so good. Alright, we got a judge question. Oh, he drew Cavern of Souls. Wow. So good. Oh, he made it so the Thalia couldn't attack that turn. Oh yeah, I forgot Imbringer could do that. But this is why Chalice of the Void is not good against humans. He should have boarded them out. Like, I mean, I guess he's got no sideboard. Because the Karn sideboard. But I probably would have boarded out 2 Chalices for the 2 Spatial Contortions. Like, this human player is just drawing, like, the fucking nuts. Like, Remington Rice, dude. You are, like, the luckiest top decker ever. Like, he draws Ether Vial, and then he draws Cavern of Souls. And just, like, all the right creatures. You mean Trinisphere? Yeah, Trinisphere is okay. I mean, they have 3-drop cards, so it's not, like, that great against humans. Like, that's the thing about humans. There aren't very many good sideboard cards against humans. Like, just removal. Like, pretty much all you want against humans is removal. Like, just more removal. Like, that's the best sideboard card against... Or board wipes. Board wipes and removal. Like, that's what's good against humans. Nothing else, really. Oh, he drew Ballista. Okay, Walking Ballista's good. Yeah, and Snaring Bridge is good. But, I mean, he's going to keep all those in the sideboard because he's got 4 Karns. So there's, like, way more of a chance to draw a Karn than any of the 1-ofs in the sideboard. So he's just going to keep those in the sideboard. I mean, that's just how the deck works. Oh, Ballista on 6? Get wrecked. Wait, did you just make it so the Manus Rider can't attack? Like, all you have to do is, like, triple shoot the Manus Rider if he attacks with it. I guess he's gonna attack with it no matter what. But I don't know why you're saving counters on them, on the Ballista. It's not like he's playing Lightning Bolt. Like, oh, the Karn. Alright, he's pretty fucked now. He can't play any more cards. Always forgetting that extra mana for Thalia. Always gotta pay that extra mana, kids. Dude, Walking Ballista is so busted. I remember when that card came out, people were like, this card's not good. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? This card's busted. Oh, GG. GG. Eldrazi Tron banging that one out. Banging it out with the dirty Karn Vic. Dude, the humans player almost won that game. Like, they don't, because humans has got the crazy, like, toolbox creatures that just, like, do tons of shit. That was pretty good. The modern half of that was definitely more entertaining than the standard. Although the second round of the standard was like really good. The tokens deck versus the Dreadhorde, or the Command the Dreadhorde deck. That was a really good match. All right, that concludes day number 2 for the Star City Games Season 1 Invitational. We're going to be coming back tomorrow and finishing up the top 8, which happened earlier today. We're not going to make it one video, though. I'm going to split them up because I think they are going to... It's going to be long because they're going to show it like every single match. But yeah, this video is going to go up on my YouTube channel. You can watch it there in ultra high definition. That's lock_daddy. You can also watch it on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/lock_daddy. Follow me on Twitter, which is lock_daddy1 for updates about streaming and other things going on in my life. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.